in the freaking gym talking to you. I don't get it. We go to competition very soon. We have 2 weeks to fix all these problems. If we get in the top 3, we get a bid to nationals, and that's a big deal. Guys, really? Oh, shoot! You're never going to qualify for the U.S. Finals. And coming up, this competition travel should be really interesting. What are you doing? I made these travel packets. That's a little weird. We're all going to go on one big bus for 12 hours. You're just jealous. You're not Madam President.
This is the biggest competition that we've been to yet this season.
There are other teams that are just as good as they are, and they're nervous. Stop! Stop! When Maggie went down, my heart stopped. What happened?
Landed on her neck.
She can yell at my kids. If you fall again, I'm going to replace you.
I'm not spending all this money to lose.
I don't see anything wrong with living for your child. We're supposed to be examples for these kids, so Artie and I have decided to bring in posters of the conduct that we expect in our gym.
We got 3 of them, all right? We have the one for the coaches, and this is what I expect all the coaches in the gym to go by. Hey, whoa! Hey!
Not right now, just start
Let us
today.
get this done. If there's an issue with something, then let me know. Not right now. I have one for the athletes.
Okay.
All right, so I expect y'all to follow this. And then guess what? One of my favorites. I have one for the parents.
These moms have been fighting all season long. You have no reason to fear me. I don't fear you, okay? Let me tell you one thing right now. Shut the hell up! As much as I try to distance myself from it, I can't help but to be drawn right in the middle of it. Oh, right here, exercise self-control in adverse circumstances. Alicia and Artie got these posters for how people should all behave and act in the gym. And I think it's a great idea. And Lord knows, pretty much all of these mamas need to be reading these rules.
It's very important for the parents to be a part of the gym as long as you're following certain rules, you know. While we're in the gym, these rules have to be followed. Say it again.
All right, guys, y'all get in. So we got to get down and we really got to work hard because in 1 week we go to Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
We're just 1 week away from the competition we've been working for all season. So we got to work really, really, really hard because if we win in Columbus, we get a bid to go to the U.S. Finals.
Oh, yeah, that'll be awesome there.
All of this hard work, all of these changes, everything that we've been doing for this team is leading up to this one big competition. All right, first formation, let's go.
Y'all ready to practice hard today? If not, we can just condition.
After the dress rehearsal, I realize it's the small things that is going to make the difference. We have all the skills, we have all the difficulty, but can we do the routine well to get a high score? Y'all tell me now if you don't want to go to this competition. Just tell me.
There's
We
no
won't
way.
go. This is boring. There's no energy. Guys, y'all better get serious.
Coming up to this big Columbus competition, they have been falling apart. No one's tight. I got stunts falling out of the air. This is ridiculous. It's just too hard to watch when you've got that much talent there, and you know it, and you know what they're capable of, that they're not even trying.
5, 6, 7, 8. C-T-R. Stop. Alex, when do y'all go down? C-T-R. The last couple of youth silver practices, if my kid was on that team, I would have to be a little bit worried. They were a hot mess and a half. I mean, they weren't focused. Ready, here we go. C-T-R. The number 1 team. We're the orange and the black, the best you've ever seen.
No one's practicing it, not one person. You're never going to learn to be tight.
At a competition like this one that we're going to, there's so many good teams there that it's going to come down to that clean routine.
I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. Stand up.
It looks like a disaster out there.
Who is trying right now? With everything you got, you can't try any harder. You can't be any tighter or block through this any better.
I definitely think that this group of kids is not trying their best right now because they've been winning everything they've done.
All y'all's practices, you don't try and you don't care.
They believe they can just show up and do what they've been doing and they'll win. But I don't think they understand, like, this is a big competition.
My goodness. Get a little hard. Cass, don't even smile again unless you're in the routine.
That was a burn. That was a bad burn. Is Mark gonna go to Columbus with us? No! I told him I wanted him to go, but when he heard the word bus, he was like, I'm out. When I heard the word bus, and I thought about how far away Ohio was, it was like, oh my God. Okay, go back. Ready? Here we go. This competition travel should be really interesting because the team and the parents, we're all gonna go on one big bus together
for 12 hours, and it's going to be a long 12 hours.
Do you think our bus driver is going to kill himself? I mean, all of us on a bus at the same time. As Team Mom President, I need to make sure that everything runs smoothly this weekend. I definitely don't trust Ann at all. I feel like she's talking to me, but she's thinking about how anything I say can benefit her and how she can use stuff that I say against me later on. Just don't trust her.
It probably won't take as long as you think because they won't stop. You just have to go to the bathroom on the bus instead of stopping every hour.
Why do you do that on a bus? When you flushes, you just fall out on the road? Never drive behind a bus again.
The Ann and Andrea relationship, I can tell you, it's kind of like that May to December romance. It's almost December. She's moving on to somebody else.
I'm not trying to take anybody's job away from them. I'm just trying to help them be better at their job and just know what they are going to be expected to do, because if parents do come and complain, it's going to look, reflect bad on the Team Mom.
People do not realize that Andrea has been playing everybody. She has been playing Ann like you would not believe.
I told her she can call me Madam President.
I kind of feel sorry for her. Going to Columbus, it should be interesting to see the dynamics between all the moms. It's a witch's brew. That's what it is. It's going to be this little bubbling cesspool that anything can happen.
Michelle called and asked me to meet her for breakfast, and I'm curious. I want to know why, so I agreed. So this is nice, and I'm glad you came.
I think it's, good to kind of have that good rapport with the president of our team parents.
It is kind of a gym divided.
I just don't want this division because we don't know each other, or because you may be friends with someone or I may be friends with someone. Like, that's just so dumb.
Yeah.
I want Andrea to form her opinion about me based off of her own experiences with me, not the experiences Ann and I have had with each other.
I know people think that just because I'm friends with Ann that I am sharing opinions with Ann, and I'm not.
Even though you may not take everything that you hear into consideration, it's still hard not to weigh on your thoughts.
Don't think that I'm just doing what Ann tells me to do. Like, she's not the puppet master, I'm not her puppet. I know she probably thinks that she controls what I do, but she doesn't. I'm positive that Ann thinks that she just runs the show and I do whatever she tells me to do. And that's just not true. I'm Team Mom President. She's not gonna be barking orders at me. She makes me feel really smart when I'm around her.
And let me tell you, when we were friends, she was a good friend. But at the same time, there were nights I go home and I'm just like, does she really talk to me that way? I just want you to be careful.
Michelle is very sweet, but I've also seen her like crazy nut. I just can't let my guard down with her yet.
What's going on? There's something on your mind?
No, I was going to tell you about Andrea. She's been kind of trying to take over my Team Mom status, I think, up there at the gym. I just get caught up in so much drama. I go to my husband, Tori. He's the one person who can sit down and tell me, Ann, you're being a little too crazy, or Ann, you're not being crazy at all.
But I thought Andrea was your friend.
Well, she is my friend.
But do you trust her?
I have a trust issue, so...
There's certain people who you shouldn't trust, you trust. Like, for example, you trust Shannon.
I did trust Shannon until she threw me under the bus.
I told you from a long time, I said, Ann, Shannon is all for herself. She's all for herself. No, Shannon, my friend, Shannon, my friend, Shannon, my friend. Now look at her.
After I kind of started seeing through Andrea, I just kind of felt like I was losing everybody at the gym. I felt like I was friendless Ann, and I don't want to be friendless Ann.
What is Team Mom? I mean, I said this video.
Team Mom is the mom that does everything for the kids.
A flunky.
Basically a flunky.
Okay.
But I mean, that's part of my status up there at the gym.
Good luck with it, and I hope everything goes in your favor.
Bonnie came to me and asked if I was okay with Kylie mentoring Elena with some of her tumbling, and I agreed to let Bonnie come over to the house.
See ya.
Go jump.
Have fun.
We're not going to be best friends. We will never be best friends and hang out on a Friday or go to the movies or shopping. But as the Team Mom President, for the good of Elena and her team, I think I'm doing the right thing by letting Bonnie come over.
Tessie, you did touch. That was real good. Just on your motion, your two motions, make sure that they're like right in line with your legs. That was really good. So how did Chicago go?
It was awesome. We had so much fun. Me and Alicia got to have dinner, and it was nice because we got to have like normal conversation. Ann is so jealous. I mean, there's no Ann in team. It wasn't like drama.
Ann wasn't around, and she was probably jealous. She
was really
she doesn't
jealous.
like anyone to hang out with Alicia but her.
I came home and bragged about it to Ann just to rub it in a little.
Oh, you're gonna have to be careful with her.
I So I hear. She'll stab you in the back. I just want you to be careful so she doesn't hurt you like she's hurt everyone else. Thank you for the warning. I think it'll be just a matter of time before Andrea comes over and joins Team Bonnie, if we'll let her in. I don't know at this point. We'll let her. Clearly, she has no idea how much I love to be around her and hear the sound of her voice.
We have a new skill.
Already?
Let's see.
Yay! Kylie and Elena worked great together.
Elena, show me your front tuck.
I think as long as Elena has a mentor like Kylie, then eventually she will get on you, Silver.
Just work on your going up. Like, you know, go up.
I can tell she's already making improvements.
Yeah, she's doing good. That was very good.
Elena is like already learning some new things, so I'm really happy about that. Because that means it's almost time for Bonnie to go. And that can't come soon enough.
That was perfect.
Okay, you Silver, go to the blue and start stretching. Hi girl, how are you? Hi Elena. Hey. We want to show you Elena's skills, how hard she's been working. All right, let's see them. Bonnie's come to me and she wants me to see Elena's back handspring. Well, you know, I don't think Bonnie realizes that I see Elena at your practice all the time, and I know what the kid's capable of. But the more pressure she puts on Elena, the more Elena's not going to do it. Don't be scared. You got to get over that fear. Come on, you got it. Bonnie acts like a back handspring is the easiest thing in the world, and it's very hard for someone that's new like Elena. There's a reason you have to be able to do your back handspring well to get on a level like you, Silver, and it's just not easy. Come on, you've got to do this. Don't do that. I did have to get on Elena. She was hesitating. You can't hesitate. If you're going to hesitate, then you don't need to do it at all. Just throw it, get over the fear, and be done with it. It is not that difficult. Come on, Elena. You got it. Jump forward. Got it. She's been doing fine. Just do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm standing there. Elena, throw your back handspring. Throw it. Stop it, just do it. And I think that I make her nervous, and if I just keep my mouth shut, she would probably do much better. You want me to go away? Yes. Okay, what is the difference in this and this? Do you really think my arm's gonna have that much effect? I think that the problem with Elena and her back handspring, it's all mental. She knows how to do it. She's got the technique. She's got the form. Regardless, her time is almost up, and I've got to get to you, Silver practice. Go, come on, sit and go. Don't back out. Come on, your mom went away. I'm right here, go. Come on, Ty, power. Give all you've got, the biggest bounce you've got, just like you're on a trampoline. Please, baby. Please. I'm watching her hesitate. I'm getting very upset and frustrated with her because I know she can do it. I don't understand why she's hesitating, why she's just standing there. I'm scared, I'm scared. Lena, now. Now. They have to practice. You've got to do this now. The girls need to practice. They're going to Columbus to do a big competition, and Elena's stalling. Do it, baby. One time. Elena? You can do it, Elena. Show her one time. Please do. They're fixing to start practice. Please. Hey, maybe you should go to Ohio this weekend. You want to go to Ohio this weekend and watch Steve Silver? Maybe if I make a deal with Elena and offer her a chance to go to the championship and watch the team compete, maybe she'll do the move. Explode, the best one you got right here. Give it everything you've got. Okay, you don't need me. You don't need anybody. You got it. She finally did it. It's just like the best moment ever. You gonna come to Ohio on the bus? All right, we'll see you guys there. If Elena continues working hard, who knows what will happen? It's all up to her. Okay, you Silver, go to the first formation, go. This is our last practice before Columbus, and I have no idea what's going on with these kids. They just won't concentrate. Hey, quiet! Ready! 5, 6, 7, 8. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down. That looks awful. Awful. Why are you on her side like that? Let me show you. It's real simple. Turn around, Cambry. Ready? We are going for our very first U.S. Finals bid, and this is the worst possible time for them to be going through, you know, just a meltdown.
How does this always happen? They fall apart. I mean, they suck in practice. It's amazing that they win.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit 1. Cassidy, you're allowing her to sit on your hand by holding her butt. Don't touch her butt.
Don't touch her butt. That's the moral of the story. Don't touch her butt.
8. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
They got her toe cranked up. That's the basis.
Oh, dear God. Leading up to Columbus, everywhere we've gone, they had won everything. They've been, head over heels the best, and they were like, we don't have to concentrate, we don't have to focus, we've got this. Oh my gosh, I cannot take it. The Columbus competition is too important for hockey attitude, and so it was very discouraging to me of how it was going to turn out.
Seriously?
Okay, I'm ready to get my cat and go home. I don't have time for this BS. I don't know what in the world is going on in their heads, I'm thinking that they're just unbeatable.
Y'all can hold her up. Y'all are choosing not to try and choosing not to tear. Y'all are letting your entire team down by doing that. But y'all all failed.
I just hate that that's how they ended their practice today. This practice was crap. I mean, this is it. We leave tomorrow for Ohio. I mean, we didn't hit it one time. I'm sure I won't be sleeping tonight. I just keep thinking, do I really want to get on a bus and go all that way for them to perform like crap? Because this practice was not impressive. It didn't impress me at all. This is the worst I've seen in practice in a long time.
How cool would it be, Olivia, for us to get in the top 3 of this competition and get invited to nationals?
It'd be really cool.
That'd be pretty big for us. It'd be pretty big for you, Silver. So we really need to focus on winning. Okay? Can you do that? Mm-hmm. Can you encourage your other teammates to do that? You gotta try to be a leader. You gotta tell those older girls, we gotta focus. I'm nervous about them not being ready, but the bus ride with the moms right now tends to stress me out a little bit more than even the competition. All the moms are gonna be on the same bus. So that's a long time to be on a bus, especially if you lose. If there's gonna be mama drama, it's gonna be probably escalate in an area like a bus. So hopefully I can find a back seat. All right, this looks good. Look at it.
Excellent, but we need to make some more for every teammate.
Great, let's do so.
How y'all doing?
Is that a good thing or a bad
Let's go anywhere I want to put it.
It's early in the morning. We're loading up on this bus, and we're headed to our big competition in Columbus. But unfortunately, we have 12 hours on the bus. Oh, Lord. Well, it's almost like a game of battleship. Where am I going to move next? Who am I going to move next? Who's going to say what? Who's going to do what? I mean, it's going to be nuts.
What are you doing? I made these travel packets with all this information for the moms to cover. It's got the release forms that they have to sign and the schedule and the rules for this competition. I thought I'd pass that out and give them something to read on this long bus ride.
That's a little weird. I've never seen anybody do anything like that before.
Since Anne is team mom for Youth Silver, I really feel like this is something that she should have done, but I knew that it wouldn't get done. So I just took it upon myself to do it because I know if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. You could have done it as team mom.
Yeah, I know, but I like to keep my nose white, not brown.
She did take a few jabs, which is just silly. She's doing her job. You know what, Anne, I think you're just jealous because you're not Madam President.
Well, let me look through it before you pass it out.
Here you go. I'll let you skim over that.
It's not like I'm a nobody at the gym. Definitely should have been ran through me.
Put all this together. Yes. Thank you.
There's been a few things going on with Andrea. She's gone and had breakfast lately with Michelle, and I'm kind of questioning her motives.
All I know is I wake up, and I got 5 kids staring me in the face.
Shannon and I just go really, really far back. We got a long history together. She's always been the person that I could go to if I felt like anything was wrong in the gym or even in my own personal life. And now she's just kind of over there, supporting Michelle.
Oh, Andrew's looking back this way. Andrew's probably trying to hear what we're saying so she can tell Anne. Anne feels like she has control of Andrea. She has no control of Andrea. And the truth is, her little friend Andrea is really not a friend. I think she feels 100% confident in Andrea and Andrea's friendship. So, I don't know. People would probably take Anne in a lot bigger doses if they knew really who she was. I miss that Anne, the one that is loving, caring, giving. They these little windy roads. Jeez. Andrea's not on her team. Anne is friendless Anne. That's why we need to reconcile. I know that feeling where you're totally lost. And you shouldn't have a weekend where you're having a horrible weekend and your focus is totally not on what it needs to be. We all need to try to get along.
Well, nobody's trying to get along with me.
I moved up front here.
Oh, you're back there with your BFFs. I mean, I can't be friends with you if you're hanging out with them, and I I gave Shannon an ultimatum. Either she was going to be friends with me or friends with Michelle. I mean, she wasn't going to have her cake and eat it too. It had to be either or.
That sounded something like, I don't know, 4th, 5th, or 6th graders would say. Come on, let's be realistic. I'm a grown woman. I make my own decisions. In other words, I won't tell Ann how the cow ate the cabbage. You're acting just like a kid.
Oh, I'm not acting like a kid. I'm teaching my kid how to pick her true friends.
My focus is on the gym.
Well, then I hope you have fun with him, because I can't be friends with you. I'm done.
Oh, well. She lost her mind that day. The Spanx were 2 sizes too small, cut off the circulation. That's the only way I can justify it.
3 freaking heifers right there.
Tell me, how many teams? We have 7. Dana and I have been looking them up online, and they look like they're good. It's going to be a challenge.
Mandy and I were talking on the bus ride, and she seemed extremely nervous.
We're going to see some real competition this time, which is what I don't think they've seen yet. So
We faced tough competition before, but not like what we will see in Columbus. I've prepared these kids the best that I can. I just hope it's enough. After the world's longest bus ride, we finally arrive in Columbus. We have a huge day tomorrow, and all I want to do is get to the room and get some sleep.
Cam Van, you're getting the bath first, so you can go to bed, okay?
I don't think Anne's intentionally isolating herself. I think she's just being Anne, and being is making people run away from her.
I'm not going to fight with her this weekend. She can kiss my rear end. Yeah. My name's not No Friend Ann. My name is I Got Friend Shannon.
We're excited to be here. This is the biggest competition that we've been to yet this season. Columbus competition is what we've worked on for Youth Silver the entire year. And we have a chance to get a bid to the national finals.
Camry, hurry!
Today, I'm extremely nervous. Like, this is not just a regular competition where you win grand chance to get your banner and go home. Like, this is a big deal.
Sit down, let's stretch so we're ready when we get over to the mat. So, to the middle.
At this point, there's not much we can do. They know their routine. They know what they need to do. All we can do is get them stretched out and ready to perform.
Girls, come here. Come here. You are going to have to be clean. There is no way around it. Do y'all understand me? All right, y'all get in your pyramid and let's just walk through it. Ding, ding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taylor, stop, Taylor. Are you supposed to be that far up? No, go back.
We're backstage, and these kids are making huge mistakes. Mistakes I've never seen them make before. They realize that there are other teams that are just as good as they are, and they're nervous.
Stop. Y'all got to know the count. First of all, you go up on 7. She gets on 1. Do y'all not know the count? Faces, that was y'all's fault. 5, 6, 7, go. Tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Stop. Let me see your nose. Okay, you're not bleeding. Your teeth.
Ashton got kicked right in the mouth, had her mouth bleeding, her braces, had cutting her lips up and stuff. So she's got a bloody mouth. We're trying to deal with that. And, everything seems like it's trying to fall apart right here at the most critical moment.
1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It seemed like the warm-up went from bad to worse.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop.
When Maggie went down, my heart stopped.
Okay, breathe. Y'all back up.
All right, you all right?
All right, how did you land on? Did they land on your head? What happened?
Maggie's down. She's hurt. This kid never cries.
What happened?
Landed on her neck. I called the medic to come over and check her out, and she ran some tests on her, to make sure she had filling everywhere.
Thank you.
I'm glad Maggie's okay. Now it's just pulling her back together and letting her know that she is okay. These mistakes are completely unexcusable.
You guys can do this in your sleep. Sarah, did you not get in your spot?
They were dropping stunts that wasn't even affecting their stunt group. It hit Maggie, who wasn't even in their stunt group. Their nerves are getting the best of them, and that kind of stuff should never happen.
You're next, girl.
I have never seen competition like this before. I mean, these kids are awesome. This is the big deal for us, the biggest competition, and I'm nervous.
My phone was blowing up backstage because we've been away from the moms so long now, and they've been watching the other youth level 2 teams. Oh my gosh, that team was awesome. Oh my gosh, that team hit. Everybody's hitting, and that's my only thing right now is can they go out there and do this routine with no mess ups? Guys, I know cheerleading's a tough sport. This is not a routine that is too hard for y'all. Y'all can do this, all right? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Give it all you got. No, I'm going to be embarrassed. Whatever. I won't be in the front. I'll be in that box right there. This competition's a little different because at the competitions we go to, the coaches are right in front. At this competition we found out, I'm going to be off to the side, so they probably won't even see me at all. As the kids take the floor, I'm thinking all kinds of things. These kids have never let me down. They've never let themselves down. I know warm-up was tough, but I know these kids can do it. I'm really worried, can they do it without me being right there in front? Kimberly had a bobble in the pyramid. Luckily, Cassidy, Kylie, and Alex, they didn't let her come down. They pushed her right back up there. But I was a little worried. One little bobble can make you or break you. The kids just performed. Their performance was the best I've ever seen them do.
Okay, so you had the one ball, right? That was not their best performance.
I was nervous. I was thinking that during the performance that it wasn't their best. Your heart just sinks whenever you think that they're not doing what you know they can do.
What do you think, baby? Call it baby. Call the bobble. All on count, all on line.
I was really disappointed when I heard the parents think that. It was really making me second guess myself. I am a nervous wreck because these parents have done nothing but tell me that the team wasn't as good as they normally are. They wasn't as good as anybody else. I didn't want the parents to tell me that, nor did I want them to tell their kids that.
So, without further ado, we are starting the award ceremonies.
The kids were all called down to the floor for the award ceremony.
This is a U.S. Finals qualifier, so that's cool. Here we go. 7th place. Congratulations to Champion All-Stars. 6th place. Northern Coast All-Stars. Top 5. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I got like the freaking BGs going on. Definitely, I can hear my stomach. I'm just thinking, please God, let us come in 1st through 3rd place because in my mind, I'm thinking we're 4th.
Put our hands together for the Lake Erie Ultimate All-Stars.
When they're counting down the awards and I get to 4th place, there was a part of me that was like, OMG, if we get in the top 3, we get a bid to nationals.
4th place.
If they don't get that bid, oh my God, you don't even want to know what's going to happen on the bus if they don't get that bid. I can see people being so mad that they'll say, we're driving back now. Too bad, so sad. Get on the bus, we're going, shut up, put a movie in, don't say a word.
This is a U.S. Finals qualifier.
The competition in Columbus gives us a bid to nationals, and it's a big deal. The top 3 teams go, and this would be the payoff for all of our hard work.
4th place. Elite Cheer and Dance. 3rd place. Empire Cheer and Dance. 2nd place.
In the back of my head, I knew that we were a good team, but the parents were telling me over and over and over, there were teams that were better.
Midwest Cheerleading. Title Pass. And let's get crazy for this champion. Two-time.
U Silver did awesome. They won 1st place in their division, and they won the bid to nationals.
All I could think about was, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I cried. All the emotions are running through. It's emotional. I could not believe it. It was a huge competition for this group. And, you know, just to walk in there and to win it all, it was just the greatest feeling ever.
I feel life that I can almost always, count the deductions. I know what our score is going to be compared to the other teams, and I was totally wrong this time.
You made one? All I wanted to say to the parents was, told ya. Zip your mouth and shut up. Okay. We're standing in the line and y'all gonna line up and say, I'm sorry.
Hey, do what y'all been doing the whole time. Don't change a thing. Do just what you've been doing.
Don't make me doubt my kids. I know what they're capable of.
Hey, y'all look this way and smile.
It's been a great season so far, and I'm so proud of these girls. And on top of that, we had a drama-free day. To celebrate the kids getting first place in Events Nationals, we took everyone out for a pizza party. All right, so I just want to say thank you to all... Stop it. I got really emotional at the pizza party because, these kids did so good, and the parents have worked so hard. And I just wanted to tell them how much I love them. Y'all are like family to us, and I appreciate y'all for getting along. Alicia is totally oblivious to what's going on. She doesn't have a clue what's going on with these mamas. Not a clue. I know these moms well, and it'll probably be a cold day in hell before they see eye to eye.
Michelle is completely crazy, and Bonnie is an absolute whack job. Andrea is kind of a sneaky backstabber that likes to steer the pod. I've been burned time after time with these moms, and I thought of a couple of revenge moves I'm going to do. Ooh, that's a big hot sauce. So things have been going not so the way that I like it at the gym with Andrea, and kind of really questioning our friendship. And I just kind of want to go back to the person that I really trusted the most up there at the gym, Shannon.
I'm glad we could both get together tonight. I think it was an awesome idea that we do that. When Ann asked me to go out to dinner, I thought, okay, why not? We need to try to get our issues resolved.
Me and you have been friends for how many years?
I can't even remember how long, since kids were little.
Who was the person that we despised the most?
And I'll be honest with you, that is Michelle. By me speaking with Bonnie and Michelle, I knew Ann would be irritated beyond belief. Can you say I was doing that out of spite? Yeah.
Well, this is my problem. You've gone to Michelle, you've went to dinner with her, you've talked to her.
I'm not buddying up with Michelle. I'll be honest with you, I was mad at you.
I started feeling a lot more comfortable with Shannon. I'm thinking, well, maybe this will work out great. Maybe I am reeling Shannon back in to being on, Team Ann's side.
Fine, Michelle is persona non grata. No more, okay?
Then
No
you're
more.
back to my BFF.
Since Ann and I are now BFFs, I thought it was time to let Ann know a little bit of information about her other little BFF, Andrea. She is two-faced as they come. Now, Andrea, I don't trust that witch.
I don't trust her either.
All of a sudden, Andrea's up in everybody's business. She's going to be over all the team moms.
Right.
She's going to be Miss President. And I'm thinking,
Yeah, but
where did that come from? Because she hadn't been in the gym for the last 2 years. She just showed up this year, all of a sudden decided she wanted to be a cheer mom.
I'm going to fix her.
So we're going to impeach Andrea from her presidency?
What's impeach me?
Oh my God, Ann, seriously?
Is that a deal?
It's a deal. Okay, come on, friends.
Having Shannon back on Team Ann, I think it will put my status back up high in the gym.